and recognize that no one person has an answer. It's much more counterproductive if we blame governments, if we blame multinationals, and see that in this space there are perpetrators and victims. It is better, at least in my view, if we see the challenge of mining as challenges of human development, and that all of us are party to this. You know, there's a saying that if it is not mined, it is grown. So actually, the products from mining are because of the way we live and the things we want and the things we consume. So all of us, I think, if we come together and say, how can we continue the mining industry in a way that benefits everybody, but also in a way that does not harm the environment, and stop the attitude of saying, you know, it's so-and-so's fault and so-and-so is a victim. For me, I think we would be better off if we adopted that approach.
One question is bringing another question. Have you noticed any African countries who have used mining industry as a stepping stone to move its economy into service or other knowledge industry?
Yes. I mean, perhaps the best example is South Africa, because you know South Africa as an industrial force started first with the discovery of diamonds, and then after the discovery of diamonds there was discovery of gold. And with the discovery of gold, the city of Johannesburg was born. Most people call Johannesburg. When I was a child, it was called Gauteng, which is to say the place of gold. And so if you look at the South African economy, it really erupted around the mining industry. But there are others, countries like Morocco. Morocco has done very well. Morocco is the world's largest producer of phosphate, and Morocco has been able to use revenues from phosphate, but also phosphate itself, to start other industries in the fertilizing industry and diversifying. And so, yeah, there are several examples, but I guess the most important thing is to, in my experience, is to recognize no two countries are the same. We can learn lessons, but we must come home to our own environment and say, given this bigger picture, what is likely to work in our environment? And it's up to the policymakers and their citizens to chart that path and take responsibility for it.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate for your time.
Not at all. Thank you for speaking with me. Bye-bye.